Well, this week I found myself headed back to the shoreline of Lake Superior, and my goal in this adventure was to set up the hot tent camp, do some surf fishing, explore new rivers, and enjoy some delicious camp cooking, of course. I hope you enjoy. This area I'm driving through right now just got totally blitzed by a massive snowstorm. 20 miles back behind me in the other direction, no snow at all. 3 days ago in this location, no snow at all. But right now, there's about 30 inches of snow in some areas on the ground, and it looks like the heart dead of winter. But we're going to set up camp, and we might be doing some shoveling. Gonna get a fire going and get ready for tomorrow. Gonna get a couple big old juicy chartreuse bags to start the morning here, guys. What a beautiful morning though. Look at that. I'd eat it. Guys, ready for a little ice bath this morning? Yeah! Oh, look at the moon. There's just a sliver of a moon just on the tops of the trees there. That is cool. What a beautiful morning, man. I'm so excited. Oh man, let's get some lines out. Oliver, get back over here. He's just roaming the beach down there. See where these waves are breaking? There's a shallow sandbar. I'm gonna put my rod holders right there. Look at these rollers, just nice gentle rollers, just enough to keep you on your toes, baby. There we go, first one in the morning. I'm assuming if we're gonna have a bite this morning, it's gonna be early. Bombs away, baby, nice. Second one is deploy. Man. Fish on, baby, there's a fish on, baby. Guys, there's a fish on. I was holding this rod and it just got slammed. Oh my goodness, this fish. Oh, did it come off? No, he's coming at me. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely insane. I was just admiring the sunrise. Here we go, baby. I can't believe that. I casted this one in close too. I only threw this one a little bit off past the drop off, and that's where this fish hammered it. And I was holding the rod, which makes it even better. And this fish is beelining right now. He's trying to tangle me up in my other lines. I'm gonna try to walk him underneath my other lines. Coming up in the waves here, baby. It feels like a decent fish for sure. Not sure what it is. We'll see. It's like an 8 to 10 pound chromed out hen. Look at that. That's a blackback, baby. Yeah. That is a beautiful, beautiful steelhead, guys. We have a walk back to shore. Let's go walk her back to shore. Oh, she's getting, oh my gosh. She's not giving up. One more good scrap right before the beach here, guys. Walked her all the way back. Okay, here we go. Coming up in the waves. Look at that. That made the 4 hours of sleep well worth it. We got one, buddy. Wow, guys, this fish absolutely swallowed that spawn bag. I was gonna release this fish, but since she swallowed it, I'm gonna go ahead and keep her. If we catch any more throughout the day, I'll definitely release them. But this is my one that I wanna keep, unless it's a coho. If it's a coho, they're all going home, baby. Going on with our venison steaks. All right, our breakfast is done. Now I'm gonna go eat down by the river. Chocolate chip pancake, venison steak, and eggs, baby, on the river. What a campsite this is. It was so peaceful last night, falling asleep to the sounds of this river. But here we go. Chocolate chip pancake, man. A little venison steak glazed in syrup. Holy moly, guys. Big waterfall down here. Beautiful waterfall. Ollie, stay back. Beautiful waterfall down here. Let's go hop on the downside of it. This looks awesome. Well, I almost started fishing upstream, but I'm sure glad I walked down because the steelies surely aren't making it up this fall. And I would have been fishing in totally dead water. But I think I'll start right down here. Gotta get my footing here. But this is so beautiful. This water looks very fishy. And check this out. I have one rod, I have a float, a handful of beads, and a water bottle with a bunch of spawn bags. And we're going fishing, baby. Starting with chartreuse. That's the first one I get. First one the dispenser gave me. All right, here we go. Casting in the waterfall. First cast. Here we go. Well, this is a beautiful stream here, and this trip is probably a recon mission more than anything. I really wanted to scout out a couple new rivers on this trip, but the water levels right now are very low on this river. I could see it being awesome at the right water levels, but right now it's just a little bit too low, and I'm not going to spend too much time here. Sometimes you just gotta pull off on the side of the road, crack a cold Coke, and tear into the venison summer sausage. My buddy Mark brought me this when we were fishing this fall, and it's killer, man. These boulders are so slippery, and I don't have my cleats on. It's hard to get traction. There's a fish. That's a fish on, guys. That's a fish on, baby. Oh, it's a big buck. It's a big buck. It's a big buck. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! This thing is a monster. We're going to have to duke it out with this big boy. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a nice buck, guys. Nice buck for sure. Here we go, guys. Oh, he's trying to get me in a boulder. He's not a monster, but a very respectable fish, and this fish is very beautiful. Look at the colors on that guy. He is gorgeous. I'm gonna get him right back. Man, I tell you what, I sure had fun wrestling with that one. Oh, there he goes. Successful release, baby. That fight was amazing. Here he goes, right here. He's swimming right beside me. There he goes. Back into the hole. You can just see that big pink stripe on him. Just such beautiful fish this time of year. Oh, snag. Oh, man, I thought I just hammered one. There's a fish on. There's a fish on, guys. There we go. There we go, baby. That's a nice chromie. Let's see what we have here. Just putting it to this thing. There we go. Beautiful hen steelhead. I'm just going to pop her off and release her real quick. Maybe I'll give you a quick look. What a beautiful day. The sun is shining and we're catching steelhead. You can't ask for anything better than this. After suffering through some pretty tough conditions the last couple trips, it feels good to have a day like this. Well, I was just driving around checking things out, and I found this beautiful spot just down by the river. There's a big sand pit right here, and it's a perfect spot to make a fire. And I decided this is where I'm making our fish chowder here. I'm gonna start getting things prepped, get this fire rocking, and we're gonna get cooking. And look at that beautiful fillet. That fish has nice color to the meat still, and this is gonna be a delicious fish for our chowder. So I'll take off this tail piece. Now this tail piece is all boneless. I'll just separate this from the mud vein. There's a mud vein that runs right down the bottom of this fillet, and you can see a lot of that darker meat. And that's where a lot of the fishy flavor comes from. You've heard me talk a lot about this in previous episodes if you've watched this channel for a while. And I like to always remove the majority of that brown meat because it just takes away all the fishy flavor. So I'm going to fine dice my onion, I'm going to dice up some celery, and I'm going to mince the garlic, and then I'm going to saute that, and that's the first step. Okay, well I'm getting some bacon going here. I'm gonna crumble up this bacon and top our chowder at the very end with bits of bacon. And I'm also gonna saute our garlic, onion, and celery just until it's soft before I put it into the chowder mix. And now we're gonna saute our veggies and a little bit of bacon grease. I'm also just gonna add a little splash of flour and mix that around. I'm gonna take some of the skin off these bad boys. And I'm going to dice up some chunks of potato here. I'm going to cut them kind of smaller just so they cook faster. There we are. Okay, now we're going in with about 4 cups of chicken broth. And I'm not measuring anything here, people. I'm just throwing it together camp style. And I'm going to give you guys the best rundown on how I do this here. Now we're going in with our potatoes. And we'll go in with our veggies. I'll hit it with a good dash of paprika over the top. Give it a nice good layer right over the top. That'll add a little kick to it. Maybe a little bit of crushed red pepper for a little extra kick. We'll throw a couple bay leaves in there. And of course a nice crush of salt over the top as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on and let it simmer for about 20 minutes until those potatoes are cooked. Then we'll take the next step. Now with our fish, I'm just going to cut this into cubes, into nice little bite-sized pieces. While our potatoes are cooking and our chowder's coming to life, I'm going to fine dice up some jalapeno, and I'm also going to crush up our bacon. And then we're going to top the chowder with jalapeno and bacon bits when it's all said and done. Well, I'm just about to take the next step and our potatoes are almost done. But let's just take a minute before darkness settles in and appreciate how beautiful this river is. Look at these shots. Alright, let's take a look here. I believe our potatoes are about done and the potatoes are cooked perfect. I'm going to go in with a tub of heavy cream now. Oh, getting some splatter, baby. Then I'm going to add a can of cream style sweet corn. And then of course, we're going on with our fish. I wanted to wait till the end to put the fish in because I don't want the fish overdone. This is only going to take about 5 minutes to cook, I'm guessing. So we're going to let this go another 5 minutes, let all those flavors merge together. Oh my gosh, look at that. We'll let that go and then we'll be chowing trout chowder. Okay, our fish looks done and we are rocking and rolling. It's time to chow some chowder. Time for all the marbles here. Oh, look at that. I can see fish, potatoes, celery, and onion all in one scoop. And then to top it off, we're going in with some crushed bacon and diced jalapeno. I can't even wait to tear into this. Wow. Well, we're done right at the perfect time here. We're starting to lose light, and my lights are back at camp, so this is perfect. Let's tear in to our trout chowder. I can't even wait to try this. It is so scaldingly hot, it hurts to touch the bowl, but I just want to dive in. But here we go. Big chunk of trout, potato, celery, onion, all in one bite. Oh, I even got a jalapeno in there too with some kick, baby. That is just delicious. There's no other way to describe it. I know we're losing light here. I don't know how the lighting looks, but this is so delicious. This is hitting the spot. After a long couple days on the water, it's how you warm up and refuel. I got up about an hour ago. I got a fire going. It got cold in the tent last night, I tell you what. I woke up and it was frosty chilly in here. But it's time to crawl out of the sleeping bag because we have heat now. And we're gonna do a little bit of fishing today. I don't have a ton of time, but first I'm gonna get this camp broke down. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna have a leftover bowl of our chowder. We're gonna have a little bit of that action, and then we're gonna go see if we can catch a couple chromers in the river. Wow, is it a beautiful morning. What I really love about this chowder, I don't know if I spoke on it last night, is that you can really taste the fish. It has a great taste, which you'd expect out of a trout, but complemented with the chowder, the potatoes, the sauce, corn, jalapeno, bacon, onion, mushroom. Oh, righteous. Well, look at this, just a beautiful flowing river. It is so peaceful down here with the sound of this stream. And of course, Oliver's in the game as well. Let's give it our first cast. First cast of the Ice Rod Challenge. Right behind that big boulder, baby. Oh, we got bobber down. Oh, first cast, bobber down, and I'm in a tree. Oh, there we go. I hit it perfect in the pocket. It's getting a great looking drift. My float is riding perfect through that current seam. Got to keep mending. Oh, bobber down. Oh, I just had a bobber down. I don't know what it was. Could have been bottom. Could have been a trout. Could have been a 10-pound steelhead. Oh my gosh, my float just shot sideways. My float just shot 2 feet sideways. I am almost certain that was a bite. Oh my gosh. And nothing. I just drifted. Oh, I just had a fish. I just had a fish on, guys. I just had a fish on. Oh my gosh, I just had a fish on. I got one good head shake and I saw a flash. It looked pretty decent too. Ollie, stay over there. Oh, I just had a fish on, dude. Guys, we got a fish on, baby. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Oh my gosh, it's head shaking. It's head shaking. I fished this run for a while too. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, Ollie, stop it. We got one on the ice rod, baby. We got one on the ice rod, baby. Look at that. Beautiful male, guys, on the ice rod, baby. Mission accomplished. Look at that. On the ice rod, baby. Oh, he's getting away. He's getting away. A beautiful male, guys. Look at the marks on that fish. Something absolutely. That looks like a spear. That's exactly what that is. That's from a spear. These markings are from a spear right here, guys. The Native Americans are legally allowed to spear these streams, and there's a lot of it that's going on here. And look at that. Well, you, my friend, are one resilient fish. I wish you safe travels back to Lake Superior, but you've now been caught and speared. Well, we might as well see if we can catch one more while we're here. Might as well. Fish on! Oh, that thing hammered it. That thing hammered it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he absolutely slapped it. Look at that chromie. Oh, look at that chromie head shaking. Oh, it's a chromie. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's an ice rod beatdown, baby. It's an ice rod beatdown, baby. This is a nice little chromie. It might be a drop back even. I'm not sure. The head shakes on this rod are insane though. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I'm like a little kid right now. Look at this. Look at that beautiful ice rod size. That's what we'll say. Perfect size for an ice rod. What a blast. My heart is racing right now. I hope I got that bobber down on camera because I cast it on the inside run just off from me there. And that fish sharked that float. That float went down so fast and far, I couldn't even see it. Look at this. I mean, I guess we might as well go one more time. That was the first cast on this inside run. This float is just barely above the water, but I just wait for it to get drained. Then I just reel into him with this ice rod, man, and give him the beans. There's one. Fish on. Fish on. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's tail walking. It's tail walking. It's tail walking. This thing just drained this float. Oh my gosh. Look at this fish. Look at this fish. Oh my gosh. On the ice rod. Oh my gosh. I am like, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Ollie's in the game. Ollie's in the game. Holy mackerel. You guys have a front row view to some slammage. A nice light colored male. Oliver, wow. I don't even have words for what's going on right now, man. Look at that. Man, just such a beautiful fish. Look at the spots and the different color variations on this fish. This is a wild fish and they develop really unique colors, and I'm gonna get them right back in the water here. This fish is extremely unique and just a beautiful steelhead, and I'm gonna get him right back. But I don't even know what's going on right now. What started, and there he goes. He just shot back right out of my hands. What started off as a challenge has since turned into, I don't even know what you'd call it, but I've got 3 fish, man, back to back to back. They were all beautiful chromies on the ice rod. They're really close to me too. I started drifting that inside run just like 10 feet out from me, not even, and just bam, 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 back to back to back. Found a few fish sitting in that deep pocket. Oh my gosh, I'm just absolutely botching these casts right now. It always takes me about 5 drifts to get my footing, get in the right position, get the right drift, and then it's just slam. Oh my gosh. I think I just got broke off. I think I'm broke off. Nope, popped off, took my bag. Oh my gosh, I just got absolutely clobbered. Jeez. The fish in this hole right now are primed up, ready to bite. Oh, bobber down, fish on, fish on. Oh my gosh, another, they're loaded in here. They are, oh, look at that jump. Look at that jump. Oh my gosh, they are loaded in here. Look at that feisty chromie, 4 in a row.